Hello everyone. This will be our video presentation for 11th week as Team 2 of the WIL project on Lambton College. And our supervisor is Michael Essoms. Good morning everyone. Welcome to this mandatory privacy compliance training session. As you can see, this training is brought to you in partnership with Bite the Bullet Financial Forensics, who have been working closely with our compliance team. Today, we're going to cover the new privacy regulations that directly impact how we handle subscriber data. This isn't just a box ticking exercise, it's about protecting the trust of that over 3 million subscribers place in us every day. Um, Let me put this in perspective with some numbers that affect all of us. We currently maintain a 97% compliance rate. That sounds good, but under the new regulations, we need to reach 100%. That 3% gap could represent significant exposure. The potential penalties we face are substantial, over 50 million in fines for serious violations. But beyond the financial impact, we have 3 million subscribers who trust us with their personal information. One thing we should be proud of is our incident response time under 4 hours. That's industry leading, but prevention is always better than response, which is why this training matters. So, what exactly has changed? Let me walk you through the 6 key updates. First, expanded consent requirements. We now need explicit opt-in for all data collection. Implied consent is no longer acceptable. This means updating your process and being clear with customers about what we're collecting and why. Second, the 72-hour breach notification rule. If we discover a breach, we have exactly 72 hours to report to the authorities. Not business days, calendar hours. This is why immediate reporting internally is so critical. Third, the right to data portability. Customers can now request their data in a machine-readable format so they can take it to a competitor. We must be able to fulfill these requests. Fourth, the enchanted deletion rights. When a customer asks us to delete their data, we have 30 days maximum to comply, no exceptions. Fifth, the third-party accountability. This is important. If a vendor or partner mishandles our customer data, we are still responsible. We can't outsource our accountability. And finally, stricter penalties. Fines have increased to 4% of global revenue or 25 million per violation, which is higher now. These four principles are foundation of everything we do with data. Data minimization: only collect what you absolutely need. If you don't need it, you don't need to ask for it, and never store data longer than necessary. Purpose limitation: the use of data only for the reason if it was collected. If a customer gave us their email for billing, we cannot use it for marketing without separate consent. Uh, Transparency: be upfront about what we do with data. No hidden clauses, no surprises. Customers have their rights to know. Security: the project protect data with appropriate measures. This means encryption, access controls, and following our security protocols with shortcuts. Not all data is created equal. We classify data by sensitivity level, which determines the security controls required. High sensitivity data, the red category, includes the social insurance numbers, credit card and banking information, passwords, and government IDs. This data requires the strictest protection. A breach of this, it's going to be the worst case scenario. The medium sensitivity, the yellow category, includes the home addresses, phone numbers, emails, and dates of birth. Still personal, still protected, but different controls. And standard data includes account preferences, usage patterns, device info, and plan details. Lower risk, but still requires protection. The key points is that all categories require protection, and the sensitivity level determines how much protection, not whether to protect. Now let's get specific about what this means for you in daily work. Verify identity before sharing any customer data. This applies to phone calls, in-person requests, emails, every interaction, doesn't matter. Use our own security questions, no shortcuts. Report the breaches within 72 hours of discovery, not 72 hours from when you confirm it's a breach. 72 hours when you get the first suspect when something is wrong. Document consent for all data collection. If there is no record of consent, assume we don't have it. Honor deletion requests with 30 days, log them immediately, and escalate to the privacy team. Use encryption for all sensitive data transfers. No exceptions, no workarounds. Look at the panel on the right. Every employee is a guardian. This is this isn't a hyperbole. Data protection isn't just it's like IT's job or the compliance team's job. It's everyone's responsibility. You're the frontline defense. Let's look at our situation. Cases, like four cases, you might actually encounter. So at the scenario one, a caller claims to be the account holder and asks for the billing details. This can sound like very normal. It happens daily, but the correct response is to verify their identity using our security questions before sharing anything. Even if they sound frustrated or they say they're in a hurry, no verification, no information. For the second scenario, your manager asks you to email customer data for a report. Even it's your manager, even it's urgent, even the answer is the same, use only approved secure channels. Never regular email. If you're not sure which channel to use, ask to the privacy team. Any doubts, you have to ask. And for the third scenario, you notice a colleague accessing customer accounts without an apparent business need. This is uncomfortable, but you must report it. Go to your supervisor or use the compliance hotline. It might be innocent, but it might not be, so let the proper channels investigate. And the scenario four, a customer requests deletion of all their data. Log this immediately into our system, and escalate to the privacy team within 24 hours. It's not your job. Don't try to handle it yourself. There are specific procedures that must be followed, so any mistakes might lead to different penalties. Um, so let's talk about some consequences of non-compliance. I want to be clear about what's at stake. This isn't about fear, it's about understanding the reality because financial consequences fines up to 4% of our annual revenue or $25 million per violation. That's money that could go to improving our services, paying bonuses, or growing the company. So we have to be very careful about it. Legal consequences, class action lawsuits from affected customers, criminal liability for executives, real legal jeopardy. Uh, as reputational consequences, loss of customer trust. This is the most important thing. Negative media coverage, stock price decline. These effects like last for years. Operational consequences. Regulators can restrict our services, mandate expensive audits, even revoke licenses. And individual consequences. The employees who violate policies face disciplinary action, termination, potentially personal legal liability, and the red box actually says the best. When in doubt, ask compliance before you act, because if we try to be a hero, on the long term, might be a disaster. If you discover or suspect if you discover or suspect a breach, follow these 4 steps immediately, because every minute counts after that. So step one is to stop. Don't try to fix it yourself. Don't delete anything. Um, and you don't need to cover anything up. Just stop what you're doing and report it. Call the security hotline at 180 QC Secure within 15 minutes. Not after your meeting, not after your lunch, within 15 minutes. Step 3, document. Write down what happened, when it happened, and who was involved. Your memory will fade. If you write it, the document it immediately, so it's gonna stay and going to nowhere. Step 4, to cooperate. Work with the response team. Preserve all evidence. Don't speculate with any college. So you don't need to make a drama or scene. Just cooperate with the compliance and privacy team, and they're gonna do what needs to be done. And you can look at the bottom of the slide. Reporting a breach is never punished. Hiding is usually punished. So I want to be very clear about this. If you report in good faith, even if it turns out to be like nothing, you will not face consequences. But if you hide a breach, that is a terminable offense. This slide is going to be your cheat sheet. So I recommend taking a screenshot or printing it out for like your desk or your wall. So the green column shows the do's, and the red column shows the don'ts. So lock your screen every time you step away, because you never know. Someone might check your computer, someone maybe in purpose or not in purpose. They might see some stuff they're not supposed to see. So use the secure channels for data. Always use the VPN. Don't do anything business purposes with the public Wi-Fi's. Make sure that your connection is always secure. Verify the caller identity all the time. Doesn't matter. Don't say like doesn't matter. Use the company questions. And the report the suspicious activity. Anything you see suspicious, don't say like okay, this is fine. But anything you see suspicious, you have to report it. Delete the data when it's no longer needed. And when it goes to the red column, the don'ts. Never share the passwords. Never email customer data unencrypted. Never access the data without the authorization. Never ignore security warnings, and never discuss customer information in public, not in the elevator, not in the cafeteria, not on the public transfer, because you never know who's sitting next by to you, and this is not a risk that we can take actually. Because like a minimum stuff that we can do might lead to a bigger fines. Before we wrap up, let's test what we have learned. I'll read each question, take a moment to think before looking at the answers. So question 1, how long do we have to respond to a customer's data deletion request? A, 7 days, B, 30 days, C, 90 days, and D, no deadline. So the answer is B, it's 30 days, not 7, not 90, or not 30 days maximum. Uh, Question 2, what should you do if you accidentally send customer data to the wrong email? A, delete the email, B, ignore it, C, report immediately, D, ask a colleague. And of course, the answer is C, to report immediately. Um, Report it to the security hotline right away, or the privacy, whoever is on your team. Question 3, which type of customer data is considered high sensitivity? A, email address, B, plan details, C, credit card info, D, device type. And obviously the credit card info, it's the high sensitivity, the red box. Email address, it's the like moderate sensitivity, and plan details and the device type, if you remember, it's on the green box, it's the low sensitivity. So let's come to the resources in the next steps. Here's where can you learn more and what you need to do next. On the left, you'll find the links to our privacy policy hub, data handling guidelines, and the frequently asked questions. Bookmark those, they're your first stop for questions. On the right, your action items. First, complete the online assessment within the 7 days of this training. Um, Second, review any department-specific procedures with your manager. Some teams have additional requirements. Third, make sure you have two-factor authentication enabled on your account. If you haven't set this up yet, do it today because it helps your privacy. It helps us to keep our data like secure, because if someone else tries to like get into your account, there need to be a second device, which is going to be your mobile phone. So makes it like almost impossible to get in from someone else's to your phone. And there are some key contracts. Please save those. The privacy team at Privacy at Quantum Connect for general privacy questions. The security hotline, as we talked about it before, uh, they're they're like available for 24/7 incident reporting. It's your go-to for breaches, and the compliance portal at compliance.qc internal for formal reports. Remember, see something, say something. We're here to help, not to punish. So protecting privacy and building trust, that's what we have to do and what we're trying to do. Because we have almost 3 million plus subscribers, starts with each one of us in the room. So this is a huge community that we all responsible for each other person. So every email we send, every call we take, every click we make, anything we do, it's with customer data. It all matters. So please complete your certification at training.quantumconnect.com. If you go to the link, there's supposed to be a small, we added like fancy click that you can put, so it's more obvious. The assessment, please figure it out, finish it, and it should take about like 15-20 minutes. Uh, and thank you so much for your time and attention today. If you have any questions, it's the time for the questions. But like I said, anything we do, it's with customer data, so we have to be really, really, really careful. Any mistakes we do, financial, personal, or reputational, company perspective, anything, it harms us. So this is a very, very important subject. Any questions, don't hold yourself. Help yourself, ask it to me, or anything, anyone on the privacy or compliance team. Thank you so much.